circle. Big pitch coming for Garrett. Madison Gross waits on deck. Bases loaded for the Cats, trailing by 3. Hill with the glove on her right hip fires. This one missed in, or actually a called strike inside.
I thought it was a little low there, but
3-1. Not been afraid of the inside corner this afternoon for the behind the plate.
Outside corner for that matter either.
As Hill looks to get it back to full. Here's a pitch right down the middle.
Ooh.
Garrett let a good one pass there. It's 3-2. Bases still loaded for the Cats with 1 out.
3-1's going to be the best pitch you see your whole at bat. You have to get ready to get the bat off your shoulder.
Hill fires a 3-2 and a ground ball hit right towards the pitcher's mound.
Nobody's there.
At third, and a run scores, and they won't get an out of it.
What a hit.
That
Great
was a
hit there.
perfect spot there.
Yeah, great hit by Garrett and great base running by the Bearcats.
Everybody moves up, and RBI there as the Cats cut into this deficit. Is now 4-2.
Next batter, number 9, Madison Gross.
Madison Gross steps to the plate. A little rally here as the Cats have the tying run in scoring position at second. The go-ahead's at first as Gross steps up. Grounded out to shorter last time up. Just nowhere to go there for Hill as this one's waved at and missed. Hill was trying to get the lead out or get the out at first or at third base, and Romans wasn't there. She was coming up to try to field that ground ball. Just a little late through the rotation as Bailey couldn't get to the bag to get Venable. That last hit as that one missed away, 1-1.
Yeah, and she wanted that play at home was her first initial play, but where she was on, her back was kind of facing the plate, so she turned her shoulder and killed enough time to let the runners advance.
So Lamb scored there and just cut it to 4-2. As here's the wind and fire with the tying run at second. This one a strike as she swung through it on a high pitch, 1-2. 1 down. And the bases loaded for the Cats. The left fielder Gross at the plate as Hill gets the sign from Dill. Big pitch coming here with the 9 spot, and she's late on a fastball, strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Madison Hill as the lineup flips back to the top. 2 outs, bases loaded, and Jada Campbell will come to the plate. Big spot here for Jada. She doubled in her first time up and scored the run for the Cats that gave them a 1-0 lead at the time and struck out
big
swinging.
at bat right here.
Single here could score 2 and tie it. If she gaps one, she could give the Cats the lead. The pitch on the way, a ground ball hit towards first, but foul by Hare. 0-1. Kind of lucky there that one went foul. Is a good play down at first by Harmon, but won't result in an out as Campbell will grab the bat and come back up to the plate. 4-2, John Battle leading. This is really the biggest threat the Cats have mounted offensively in the ball game. Bases loaded, 2 down. Campbell at the plate, 0-1 count. This one bounces and gets away from the catcher, and scoring from third easily is Samantha
That's
Venable.
big. Now a base hit can give you the lead.
1-run lead for Battle on the wild pitch. And the count to Campbell goes to 1-1 with 2 down. Runners move up everywhere, too, as Holmes moves from second to third. Garrett goes from first to second. So now a single could net the Cats the lead as Campbell gets set back into the left-handed batter's box. A 1-1 count, 2 down. Here's a pitch. This one, Campbell way out in front of a breaking pitch.
She just wanted it.
1 ball and 2 strikes. 4-3 Battle leading.
I'd expect a waste pitch here and then come back with a fastball after that on 2-2.
Hill gets a sign and she'll look for the out here. And this one fouled off the foot of Campbell, and she'll live to see another pitch in this plate appearance. Big spot here. Tying run at third. It's kind of spot where you need somebody in the top 6 of this order. It's why you have Jada up at the top of this order. Here's the pitch. A hard hit ball down the first base line. 1 run will score. They'll try to get it in to first. They won't get the out there as it was hit so hard. Crowder had a chance to get Campbell, but Campbell, of course, one of the quickest runners on the team, ties it up with a 2-out single that scores Holmes.
That was a big, big hit there by Jada Campbell to tie this ball game up.
In a clutch situation, Kylie Garrett moves to third. Runners at first and third as Lindsay Slagle will come to the plate. The Cats have tied it up here in the bottom of the fourth inning at 4-all. 2 down and Slagle steps in. Pitch on the corner, called a strike against Slagle, committed and signed to play Milligan College next season. 0-1 the count to her. She's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Was hit by a pitch in her first at bat and grounded to third her last time up. That one missed down and away, 1-1. What about that at bat from Jada? Kind of chased one, was out in front, and then fouled one off, then rips one down the first base line.
You just got to work your head back into the count. I know when you get down, it's kind of hard to not think about the
Runners
back.
on the corners. This one blasted towards left field. McConnell going back, makes the grab. A hard hit ball, but hung up in the air just a bit too long for out number 3. The Cats get 3 runs in the inning on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 on base. Go to a quick commercial break. We're tied at 4 apiece as we head to the top of the 5th inning on Bearcat Radio.
Come on, smile. Oh, honey, he's still not smiling.
Maybe he's not a smiler.
Yeah, maybe he's just not a happy baby.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Or maybe he's teething.
Maybe it's just a phase.
Maybe he has autism, and we can definitely do something to help.
Maybe is all you need to find out more about autism. No big, joyful smiles by 6 months is one early sign. Learn the others at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School Athletics.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio. We had a surprise visitor come up here, or come down to Asmark for a jacket, Colton Ratcliffe.
Big thank you out there to Colton Ratcliffe, and big thank you to Lane Carroll's mom for the text and common courtesy. I appreciate it.
They're looking out for you, Mark. 3, 4, and 5 due up for John Battles. We're back to a tie game in the top of the 5th inning. Getting to crunch time in this one, but the Cats have battled back, scored 3 runs there in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way, missed outside, 1-0. Got a sunflower seed caught in my throat. Hold on a second.
Told me I couldn't even eat sunflower seeds on the radio. Now here you are munching them.
1-0 count. This one ripped into left field. A base hit to lead off the inning from Sydney Bailey. There's a couple of hard hit balls the last couple of innings from both teams as Bailey rips that one into left to lead it off.
It must be that starting to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah, as the season gets a little warmer, get a little bit more used to it. You know, the bats get a little warmer as the season. You know, that usually would work, but not this afternoon. They're going to have a substitution here. John Battle is. So Bailey is on with a leadoff single. 4-4 the score, and it looks like we're going to have a change here in the lineup for John Battle. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as Coach Center is out here. So it looks like we will have a pinch hitter. We'll get the number on who the pinch hitter will be in just a second. It will be Jada Campbell, the John Battle Jada Campbell, hitting for Sydney Bailey. Or hitting for Sarah Music, pardon me.
Sarah Music, 33 now batting.
Well, actually, Jada Campbell's running for Sydney Bailey, who's the shortstop. So we got that figured out. Mark's got a jacket on now since the last time I saw him. 4-4 the score. The pitch missed outside. It's 1-0 the count. Music at the plate, so the replacement was Jada Campbell to pinch run for Sydney Bailey after the single to open up the inning. Pitch missed low, throw down behind the runner from Venable late, but keeps the runner over there. Bailey Lamb trying to fix her face mask there as John Battle's going to run a couple of players into the bullpen area. Looks like Sydney Bailey, as Mark said, starting to get warmed up, so that's why they're pinch running Sydney. She's going to go throw, getting ready to check into the game for Battle on the mound. As there's a pitch from Lamb, misses outside, 2-0. There's a pitch, missed inside, ball 4. So 3 or 4 pitch walk from Lamb after a leadoff single. Runners at first and second. Grandparents taking care of Mark. They bring him a jacket.
I'll tell you what, there's no better person in the world than young grandparents. That's a fact.
2 runners on for Battle as Lamb's going to have to deal with a tough inning here after a single and a walk. Hill at the plate, called strike, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch there to go ahead and get ahead in the count.
Be interesting to see where we see Madison go in the next half inning defensively with Lamb, or with Sydney Bailey getting loose as that pitch missed inside, 1-1. See these kind of spurts with Bailey where she's like in the zone throwing a bunch of strikes, and sometimes it seems like the strike zone gets a little smaller. As that one missed low, 2-1. Of course, you're not going to throw every pitch for a strike. You got to get to that point.
No, and you have to realize that. I mean, you just want to throw over at least half your pitches strikes, but 60%, 70% is what you're aiming for.
2-1 count. Lamb winds, fastball inside, called a strike. 2-2.
But I think a big momentum swing here if you do go ahead and get a K on this first out.
Lamb just with 1 strikeout in the ball game, but it was in a big point in the game in that third inning whenever they had runners at first and second. Ground ball chopped foul. Still 2-2 to Madison Hill. Maggie Deal on deck and Emma Harmon in the hole. On the afternoon, Hill has a walk, a run scored, and a fly out to right. The fastball floats high and fills the count up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gosh, a jacket and a blanket.
No, I'm telling you. I told you, grandparents, the best things that can happen.
They're listening to the game, so I'm going to tell them to bring a space heater up here. See if we get one. Is this a hard hit ball lifted into left field? It's bobbled in left by Gross, trying to score, but they actually hold her back.
No, I think she fell around the base there.
Jada Campbell, John Battle's Jada Campbell was coming around third and slipped. Had a chance to take the lead. Good break, lucky break for the Cats as the bases are loaded, but still nobody out. 2 singles this inning. And a timeout called as we will have a little visit to the mound here for Virginia High. 4-4 game. Battle's loaded the bases up with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Maggie Deal coming to the plate. She singled to lead off the 4th inning, and it's flown out, so 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Big situation here. What are they telling them here, Mark?
I think first off, you got to tell them where the play is going to go, and then the order that you want it to go in. And then I think number 2, you're going to look for pitch and change. Okay. That's what they're going to go for. I thought they were going to do it when they pulled Coach out there, but I wasn't for sure on it, but they are. They're going to.
I'm going to move Lindsay Slagle on to the mound, it looks like. Let's take a quick commercial break. When we get back, we'll get back to action. Bases loaded for John Battle, and the Cats are going to move to the bullpen as Bailey Lamb will move from the mound, and they'll bring in Lindsay Slagle. We'll be right back.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock T-shirt in the back of your closet. Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man.
But you haven't worn me in like forever.
I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community.